All right, everyone. Welcome back to A Programmer Plays You, Episode 2. As promised previously, we're just right back into exactly the place that we left off. Let's see what our mom has to say.
Did you know, Hugh, that every language first has a word for black and for white, for dark and for light? The first colour described afterwards is always red. The colour of blood and wine, the colour of anger. The anger I felt when I was told my experiments had gone too far. When Dr. Gray sided with the university, stopping my research altogether. For all our languages, for all our ways to communicate, it's funny how sometimes we simply cannot. It leads people to do things they regret, to steal, to break, to forget what is important.
Alright, so with red in our arsenal, we can now walk through here. Very Egyptian looking stuff.
Once a seed has taken root, it doesn't take long for it to grow, to nurture and blossom into something beautiful. The seed of knowledge was planted in my mind, and I wasn't prepared to let it wilt and die. The university claimed my experiments were unethical, that altering the fabric of our reality was dangerous. They were unflinching. My research was confiscated and my contract terminated. Following my expulsion, I was left with no choice but to uproot and move us both far away. I knew of a small fishing village a boat ride from the university, where I hoped my reputation wouldn't precede me. You and I moved into a humble home, which is now where you spent most of your childhood.
Okay. Fun. That did not quite work out how I was hoping. Okay. This, I assume, in order to get up here. Do it. Not boulders, but big old skull. That's interesting. Nope. Sounds like the timing feels wrong. Alright, can't jump on top of those. Hurt. I think it's a self-timing system. As in, like, skulls hit the buttons, and then stuff happens. Okay, I was wrong about which color was gonna come. Okay. Oh no, the skulls are happening on their own. The buttons are triggering which of these doors is open. Okay, fair enough. Ah, okay. Enough. I wonder how many of the little doohickey I have missed so far. There we go. Easy. Oh, I see. I see. I see. It's actually kind of just not even a color puzzle. It's really just order of operations puzzle. Or is it? Oh, I might see it. Alright, so go through the red. What I was gonna try and do is try and trap Skull in the brick. That container, it is. is. Oh, nope, it pinched me to death. Okay. That's not the I might know what it is. Okay, I got it. I needed the block to be under it to trigger it. But I think I might have just gotten lucky on the color choice there. Okay. Damn. I think I actually went too fast there. If I'd let the skull come down. No, again, I was a little greedy. Alright, we got this. got it that time. Oh, another color already. Presumably. Quite tell if this guy is truly made out of flat shapes or if he's partially 3D, because the way that movement works a little too smoothly, you know? It feels like it might actually be 3D pretending to be 2D. Alright. Blue. In a blue moon. Unlock the blue color.
Do you recall those dusty old tomes that used to sit on my desk? The ancient scriptures of civilizations lost. I spent hours poring over them, searching for clues to support my research. Aside from their wonders, one thing stood out above all else. Blue, or specifically the absence of it. Other colours were detailed at length, but not blue. It was never mentioned at all. The word simply didn't exist. Could they not distinguish blue? Without a word to describe it, how can we be sure they could see it at all?
That is, by the way, fairly true. I am no great etymologist, but you'll see stuff like in the Iliad, they talk about the wine dark sea, and you're like, hold up, that's a strange color choice for describing the ocean. The ocean is not wine colored. And some theorize because, hey, the word in Greek wasn't there. There's a lot of research talking about how the words that you have for colors affects your perception of them. Not perception as in like you can't see them, just that you don't like conceptualize of them. So close this actually, hold on. Oh, I have to pull the thing back, don't I? That's mildly tedious. Okay. That was a fun little one. Nope. Got it wrong. no! Oh, that's just a platforming error on my part. That was the right action to just do it better. Alright, we're past the singles. And now, partners. Lower you. Now let me through. Lower you. Now let me through. Now lower you. And let me through. Did it. And I see that there was a secret back there that I did not get. And I'm just gonna live with that. I do this. Ah, okay. I get that. Ah, I think I see. Focusing on the wrong parts. Right. Up. Nope. As soon as I did that, I was like, wait a minute, that block's a little bit offset. If you look at this line, it's not the same as this one. So, alright, so let's do that there. Let's drag this over here and get that one back. So I need to do... I know what I can do. Alright, so push this over. Pull this. Grab this. Right about here? Here? Perfect. Guess we didn't really need that where I thought we did. That through. That through. No. Yeah, so we should be able to push this to here. Now we've got the key. Now we can get out of this hellhole. Perfect. Nailed it. Oh. But be able to see the door. Okay, we god. That one. Oh, you jerks. Stresses me out when they do that. I'm going to bet something going on here. Yeah. Okay. This. Of course. Oh, sneaky, sneaky. This was kind of the wrong... No, this was the right way to do this. Excellent. Boy, we have not done good on finding those, though. 4? Oof. No. Here we go. Okay. Do not have a run button, for the record. No! I just straight up just pointed the stick at the wrong spot. Maybe a little bit much on the screen shake side of things. Whew. Did it. Another, yeah. Alright, I am going to go ahead and say we've used this exact interaction 2 times now. Like the fact that we are seeing exactly the same cutscene with exactly the same room, other than the color itself and like the little statue in the background. It's too much of the rote. I would feel differently, maybe, if the guy, like, did a thing, like, made some motion or a symbol or something, but the fact that it's walk in, see guy, camera pulls out a little bit, guy turns around and walks away, climbs some stairs, get the power. How many times now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, plus our original color that we found. That's too many times.
Spring was around the corner. Yellow daffodils poked through the dirt in our backyard. As time moved, my resentment slowly slipped away. I continued my research from home. Without Dr. Gray, work was slow, but I still made progress. One day, Hugh, when you were sleeping, I watched over you. I was on the cusp of a breakthrough, and you were the last person left to see it. I was so excited for the both of us.
Oh, hey, we're here. Oof. Recollecting or rerunning the rooms in order to collect the stuff really doesn't appeal to me. Usually I'm pretty completionist, but backtracking in this game would be fairly brutal.
My research led me to tales of a long-lost civilization. They built great machines, pioneering electricity many years before we discovered it. Strangely, though, this civilization is said to have felt no pain. They knew of pain and observed it, yet could not experience it themselves. Explaining to them the sensation of pain is like me explaining colour to someone that can only see in black and white. I wonder, Hugh, if we will be able to share in our experiences of colour.
Okay, busted. Gonna trick us. Oh, tricksy indeed. Hey, hey. Okay. Okay. As far as I can tell, I can't use the D-pad to move around or anything. It's a little bit of a shame because I would love to have D-pad access right about now. Just fumbled the controls. good, doing good. I'll take it. Oh dear. Fairly dramatic music. Oh, dang it. Bring me in with these secrets. That wasn't too bad. Intriguing. Easy to mess up. Okay, so my first thought was, oh, I need to go down, but now, having fallen to my death a little bit, I'm kind of thinking, no. Who's on that? Yeah, right? The music is going kind of nuts considering what this is. Purple. Oh no, he didn't stand on the ladder. He needed me to like press up. This is like borderline like heist music or something. Or no, this is more like business crime music, you know? I am 100% gonna get myself in trouble doing this. Okay, yeah, I can drop down from here. Gives me just enough leg room. This. Do that. Heselman music. They won't catch me. Yeah, exactly. Alright. Do I think this is death down there, or do I think that there's a secret? Yes, let's find out. It's death. Worth a try. This is why games like Shantae have little like skulls floating out of there. Alright. Once you know it, that's a fairly easy one. So we got lasers we need to get through. Okay. Not help me as much as I expected. Okay. So we need to connect the door so that we can survive, but that's actually easier said than done. We need this one to be open, so that's pink. Now we can pull this over. No, first we need to get the key. Alright, and so that's yellow, yeah. So now that we've gotten that, now we can go back to having pink. open this and get us up. Now we do, so we don't ride. Yellow. Blue. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Drop this down here. Oh dear. Nope. There's no coyote time in this game. I guess I should explain that. Coyote time, for anyone who doesn't know, is time which developers... It's an allowance that developers will give to players in order to make things feel more fair. It's named after Wile E. Coyote. Basically, when you walk off an edge, there's a fraction of a second, usually, where you can still jump. That's to account for the fact that, hey, brain has to get signal down to thumb has to get signal into controller has to get signal into console. There's a lot of delaying factors, and there's no way to, like, prepare for a jump inside of a video game, usually. Usually it's the moment you press the button, you're jumping. And so developers will give you a tiny bit of time up where you can still jump after you're not technically on the ground anymore. That just makes things feel better. This game does not have that. This game doesn't really need it. It's not that kind of game, but, you know. Alright, so that opens those. So this, and that. Okay. Now it's just a case of me alternating. If I run underneath this thing, what's it gonna do? That. Oh, okay, okay. Kill me. Bird. Alright, so we do still need to, like, make it, though. What else we got to work with here? Not much, honestly. Nope, that was... I did the same thing again that I shouldn't have done. Alright, now you go back up, please. Switch again. Up, 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 up. Alright. Oh no, oh no. So I was looking to see, like, oh, is there going to be one of those little files? And there was, but I'd already, like, committed too much. Are you joking me? I can't even get it. Ugh. Nope. Ah. That feels pretty bad. Not gonna lie, that feels quite bad that I went back for treasure and then just couldn't get the treasure. Trade. At least we're good at this weirdly specific thing. Better not be exactly the same thing as every other time. That's a problem for this game. Slightly surprising to see 8 colors on this wheel. Like, 8's a good number. I like the number 8, and it maps to a controller really well. But with the historical... Ooh, that's... Okay, this is different. The world is pulsing with all the colors now. That's a different thing.
The first time I wore the ring, I could see a coloured image of the sun. Aqua, purple, orange, pink, red, blue, yellow and green. Great fireworks played out across the backdrop to my reality. Was I dreaming? Was I alive? My senses dulled from a lifetime of monotone, struggled with the revelation. Time eased. Colours danced in slow motion, like Pollock painting a ballet on the moon. I removed the ring, and time slipped back to normal. Colour dissolved into grey. It was overwhelming. But what followed affected me the most. After seeing in colour for the first time, when everything returned to normal, I could remember in colour. I had never before had a coloured memory.
Okay, so... that dialogue raises a lot of questions about this world that we're in. Because she's talked about, like, the word origins of colors. Like, oh, ancient societies didn't have the word for blue, but they did have the early word for red. So clearly the concept of color exists in this world. They're not in monochrome. But she put on the ring and saw in color in the first time. And she also mentioned Pollock, as in Jackson Pollock, as in the famous painter. So presumably they're set in our world, or something close to it, that also has a Pollock artist, famous for his use of color. So is she colorblind? Like, true colorblind? Like, monochromatic existence for her? Or are we just using color here to talk about stuff that otherwise we're trying to using color as an abstraction stand-in? This same way that, like, when we talk about time travel, we usually talk about it in terms of, like, bending the paper and stuff like that. A lever? Wow. Not totally clear what that changed. Okay. That changes that. Walk through this without dying. Good stuff. Love not dying. Okay. Okay. Is that just me, or are his animations, like, backwards for his legs? Like, I guess it's fine here. Because we are technically walking backwards, but it's hard to tell. Like, it kind of looks like he's like scooping the leg forward instead of pulling the leg back, you know? Of course, I had to pick this level to do this where we're zoomed out. Okay. I agree with you then. Thank you. Alright, that should put that down. Good stuff. You're coming with me. Something this game does very well, I think. So we... Yellow? Yeah. They do a good job of, like, gradually introducing concepts. Also, good on them for some consistent visual information here. So we've got little decorations here where we stand, right? That sort of peters out into black nothingness where we don't need to be looking. And then there's also this over here, and that clues an observant player in that, hey, there's something over there, some ground. And sure enough, there is. Stuff for us to interact with. So, push this block over there. Grab that. Good job, game. Following your own rules to do stuff. Oh, I messed this up, though, because I needed to have pulled this block. That's a little tedious. Oh, that's a little bit of a problem. Because the camera stops, it's hard to tell whether or not you're still pulling. Not a big problem, but just like a minor... If we had like a player outline here, that would be avoidable. A little bit of confusion. Alright, so we need that there. Betting. Hold up. Yeah. Is that gonna work? Might be the wrong solution. I think it's not. I think I'm overthinking. Might be wrong though. Lighthouse. Also, what's over there? Oh. I'm pretty sure that's... yeah. I think. Double check. No. Okay.
The more I experienced,
Not what I
the more
thought.
I realized how little I was experiencing. Seeing the world in true color was not true at all. The goalposts had just been moved a little further down an infinite playing field. These shades, they are a paradigm away from what I could ever imagine. And yet, how much more there must be? Is there ever such a thing as true reality, Hugh? Does truth exist in our minds the same way that color does? Maybe next I'll stumble upon a third dimension. Could you imagine?
That's a fun little lampshade. Alright, so it's not our world, because they are two-dimensional. And I'm still fuzzy about how the world logic works with, hey, we have civilizations admit this word for this color first. And I'm like, okay, but the light has come on. Finally, the boats can come into harbor. Hey, we made it back to the lighthouse. And you know what? I think we also made it to the end of the episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Appreciate you being here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!